everyone, my name is Heather Tolle, and today I'm going to be giving you a brief summary of my culminating assignment. If you see me looking down during the recording, I'm just looking at some notes that are here to keep me on track with the assignment. So, as a social worker, the National Association of Social Workers' core values are to promote social justice and social change with and on behalf of our clients. From my experience, one thing that I've really noticed is that all of the clients we work with, they tend to be disadvantaged socially somehow, whether it be poverty or with some sort of a disability or something. And oftentimes that carries a really negative stereotype, and they can be stigmatized in society. I've worked with a lot of different types of clients, from children to elderly and substance use. And in the substance use field, I feel like this is one population that really gets stigmatized the most and has some really harsh stereotypes. So, social stigma theory explains how the stigma this population faces has created a dehumanization thought sort of in society. That these individuals are not worthy of being revived after an overdose, or they're not worthy of going to treatment, and they're not worthy of being in recovery. So, in my own practice setting, like in practicums and in places that I've worked, I've really noticed that, like with the substance using clients, that when they come back into treatment after being maybe on a pass or a visit, that they went back into their environment, and maybe they've had some relapses in the past, or they've tried recovery multiple times and failed. And people are really good at reminding them of their failures but not noticing the successes. And this really has a negative effect on the clients. They often either come back into the inpatient treatment setting, and they're either have substances in their system and they test dirty, or they come back and they've really regressed back to sort of like an addictive thought process. And this usually leads to them self-sabotaging their recovery in some way. So one of the best ways to promote social change and to advocate for change in the community so that the substance using population doesn't suffer from this any longer, and they actually are willing to admit that they have a problem and seek treatment, and no longer have that stigma as a barrier, is one study that I found said that an effective strategy for addressing social stigma is to communicate positive stories of people with substance use disorders. So the advocacy project that I did was attend a Hope Over Heroin event, where they actually have individuals go onto a stage with a microphone and share their success story with the entire community. So it's usually a really big event with thousands of attendees. One big idea that I would really love to see come to fruition in my career is I would love to create a foundation that provides recovery scholarships to cover the cost of substance use treatment, because oftentimes if a client doesn't have medical coverage, then there's just no way for them to afford to go into treatment and pay for it without health care. And then I would just love to have them go into the community and share their success story and show people that this can be fought and this can be won and that change can happen. I know I've just gone over my 4-minute mark, but I'm going to finish up really quickly. So being at Kent School has definitely increased my awareness of different social issues and provided me with a knowledge base to identify issues and need of advocacy and the solutions to actually change those. Every class that I've taken, it seems like it's reinforced and increased the knowledge that I came to Kent School with. And it's just provided me with skills that I've actually had a chance to use in my practicum setting over the past 2 semesters. So that's been the biggest thing, is that I've actually noticed the things that I'm learning about that I'm able to apply in a practice setting and actually get to use with clients. So that's my culminating assignment, and I can't wait to see all of yours. So thanks for listening.